My 600-Pound Life documents the inspirational journey of several morbidly obese people who focus on losing weight before being greenlit for surgery. Under the careful supervision and guidance of bariatric surgeon Dr. Now, all the cast members undergo a strict diet and training regime for good. The participants of Season 1 were filmed over 7 years, and what viewers saw was merely a snippet of their weight loss journeys. While the show has had its fair share of success, it has also been marred by some tragic endings. Let's take a look down the memory lane and catch up with some of the most adored cast members from the first season of My 600-Pound Life. In 2012, Melissa Morris became the first person to ever feature on the show. The Texas native weighed over 650 pounds when she first visited Dr. Now's clinic. She became accustomed to a sedentary lifestyle and started binge eating around the clock when her loving husband, Chris, found it hard to say no to her. As a result, she became so inactive she could barely walk or perform any normal activities. Her desire to have children also felt like a far-fetched dream at that point. Melissa underwent an incredibly inspirational weight loss journey, setting a high standard for everybody who featured on the reality series after her. She adjusted to Dr. Now's infamously tough diet plan well and managed to get gastric bypass surgery. She also underwent excessive skin removal procedures. After being under the professional supervision of Dr. Now for 7 years, she managed to drop an impressive 447 pounds, weighing only 206 pounds in the end.
At my heaviest, I was 653 pounds. After bypass, I had lost almost 500 pounds and got down to 157 pounds.
Anyone who followed Melissa's journey knew how desperately she wanted to have children. According to her TLC interview, a doctor once told her she just had a 2% chance of becoming pregnant. Despite her unlikely odds, her dreams finally came true when she gave birth to daughter Alona, and today she is a proud mom of 3 children. In an episode of My 600-Pound Life, Where Are They Now?, Melissa confessed that her weight had fluctuated over the years, and she found it extremely tough to keep the weight off, gaining a whopping 100 pounds during her first pregnancy. She gained 275 pounds more during her other 2 pregnancies. Judging by the recent photos of Melissa, we can safely say she is doing great and living her best life with her 3 kids. Although she's now divorced from Chris, Melissa has a great job working with none other than Dr. Now. She has become a public speaker, sharing her incredible weight loss journey in a bid to help others facing the same struggles. She has also been a Weight Watchers sponsor for many years. Although Melissa has always had numerous ups and downs in her life, she has risen to every challenge and overcame all the failures to get to what she has become today, the best version of herself. When we first saw Donald Shelton back in February 2012, he was introduced as a 34-year-old man who struggled with not just food addiction, but meth addiction as well. He weighed a massive 675 pounds, which affected his mobility, confidence, and social life. After finally having an intervention, he went to Houston, Texas, and enrolled in Dr. Now's weight loss program. Initially, he struggled a lot to get rid of his excess weight, but he succeeded in turning his life upside down and qualified for gastric bypass surgery. He underwent excess skin removal surgeries as well as plastic surgeries to enhance his looks. Donald didn't stop his weight loss battle and shed around 400 pounds in total over time. However, he faced a huge setback after he suffered from a fall and slipped into a coma. He was later diagnosed with a rare disorder that attacks the nervous system and can lead to paralysis or death. Everyone prepared for the worst, as it seemed he wouldn't make it. Fortunately, he managed to overcome the scary situation and was discharged from the hospital. Due to his limited mobility, he now has to rely on a scooter or wheelchair to move around. Despite all the health issues and weight fluctuations, Donald never kept his weight loss progress on the back pedal, and always maintained a healthy lifestyle. Nowadays, he lives in Pasadena, California, and keeps a very low profile on social media. Having reduced an impressive amount of weight since his debut on My 600-Pound Life, Donald looks unrecognizable from his initial days. He seems happy to be alive and enjoys his life to the fullest despite his limited mobility. Henry Foots weighed an astounding 715 pounds when he was first introduced to viewers in Season 1. The then 47-year-old Texas native impressed viewers with his humble character, and everybody rooted for him to get the happy ending he deserved. Henry suffered from food addiction from an early age, and decided to curb his addiction during his high school reunion. He enrolled in Dr. Now's program and lost an impressive 340 pounds through a combination of a healthy diet, gastric bypass surgery, and skin removal surgery. During his second skin removal surgery, his heart stopped on the operating table, but luckily, the doctors were able to resuscitate him. Talking about his ordeal, he said, "I saw a white light. It was just like having an out-of-body experience," he continued. "There was a light to take me to heaven. I wasn't ready for it, because there's so much here on earth I haven't done yet." After dedicating 7 years of his life to reverse the damage he had inflicted on his body, he successfully managed to get down to 275 pounds. He also married his longtime girlfriend, Kirk Walker, at the end of the episode. Henry began working as a shuttle bus driver after gaining full mobility and losing a substantial amount of weight. In November 2012, he suffered from an unknown medical incident while driving, causing him to pass out on the wheel. His vehicle ran over an SUV at an intersection and killed an innocent bystander. It hasn't been disclosed exactly what caused Henry to pass out. Not long after the incident, Henry tragically passed away. The cause of his demise is still unknown. When his official obituary was released, it only stated that Henry went home to be with the Lord. When 24-year-old Ashley Randall first appeared on My 600-Pound Life, she weighed 617 pounds and was battling many personal issues beside her morbid obesity. She revealed that her father had died of cancer. In the wake of her father's death, she and her mother tried to mend their fractured relationship, but to no avail. Ashley believed her mother gave her a hard time about her massive frame. She then started living with a friend, while her mother moved in with her younger sister Megan. Although her weight loss journey was impressive in the beginning, as she managed to shed 400 pounds, she failed to sustain her success in the long haul. She was heartbroken after getting disapproved for the skin removal surgery on her legs. She stopped consulting Dr. Now and even slacked off in her program. When she finally visited Dr. Now for the first time in 3 years, she weighed a whopping 312 pounds. As a result, Ashley turned to her mother for help, and both finally mended their relationship. They went for long walks together, and she also started eating healthy. After 6 months of hard work, dedication, and sacrifice, Ashley shed 40 pounds and weighed 272 pounds. Currently, Ashley lives in Killeen, Texas, but not much else is known about her. We also don't know if she finally went through with the skin removal surgery. Going by her Instagram posts, we can safely say her relationship with her mother has only gotten better with time. Ashley remains motivated on her weight loss journey, as she is far from her ideal weight. That's it for today. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button and click the bell to make sure you stay up to date with celebrity gossip and the latest showbiz news.